with the Brooklyn Nets blog.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y.
Right, that ain't big.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y.
Oh, yeah, go. Hey, let's go, you heard?
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y.
Yo, this Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Hey, that was a tough loss, man. Crucial loss. And ain't shit funny about it. Oh man, Jacques Vaughn was asked by Eric Slater, the Nets reporter. He's now the new Nets reporter. He's been there all season, but he asked the question I needed him to ask. He said, "At any given time, did you think about putting Cam Thomas in the game, needing scoring?" And Jacques Vaughn said, "Yeah, Cam is always in the back of my mind, and he even knows that. But we had open looks and open shots, and they just weren't falling. That's not good enough. That is not good enough. Our offensive scheme sucks. It's not good. It's bad, for lack of better words. And I'll get to why. It's one pass, one pick and roll, pass it to Royce, let Royce shoot the three. Royce O'Neal is not the best three-point shooter on the Brooklyn Nets. Why is Royce O'Neal taking 9 3-pointers? He's taking 9 3-pointers because the defense want him to take 9 3-pointers, not because it's an open shot for us. Come on, Jacques Vaughn. You got out-coached by Doc Rivers tonight, man. You got out-coached by Doc Rivers tonight. You're talking about. And then Maxey hitting all these open threes. That shit was thick. And Cam Johnson, that shit was killer. That shit is killer. In Cam Johnson words. This was ugly basketball to watch, knowing that Cam Thomas is on the bench. And we got 14 points in the third quarter. We don't have one 30-point quarter in this game. The best we did scoring-wise was 25 points. And that was the first quarter. We cannot win playoff games like this, man. Not putting Cam Thomas in the game is just foolish at this point. And it made me question whether or not his coaching. You know, I question his coaching because you don't care that they missing shots as long as they're open. And what kind of logic is that? If you got shooters that's shooting the ball, that's not supposed to be shooting the ball. Ain't no way you're gonna prove to me that Royce O'Neal supposed to take that many shots a game. Like, huh? What? That's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You got Finney Smith taking 9 shots. He ever take 9 shots with Dallas? You got Dinwiddie taking 14 shots. Why? Because that's what the defense gave him. He was 5 for 14. He's played a better game than he did last game. And 5 for 14 ain't terrible. But in the 8-man rotation where you got Curry and Harris get minutes over Sharp, Mills, Ed Sumner, Cam Thomas, and Watanabe. Why? Why is Joe? And he a plus 19. How the fuck is he a plus 19? He ain't scored one basket, but he's a plus 19. Like this stat means nothing right now. It means absolutely nothing. Everybody else, Finney, Twin, CJ, Kyle Bridges, Nick Claxton, Dinwiddie, all negatives. Everybody out of 8 players that played, 7 are negative, 8 is in the 8th one, Joe Harris is positive, 19 on the board. But he don't got no fucking points. Like, I don't understand this shit, bro. I don't. I really don't. And I'm tight. I'm tight, man. DNP means did not play coach this decision. It's a coach decision to run the tight man rotation. And they was acting like we did good work. They scored 96 points, but So fucking what? They didn't need to score more than 96. Talking about they didn't score 100. They didn't need to score 100. It's about what you need to do in the playoffs, making adjustments to do what you need to do, not fucking this other shit. Like, what is this, man? I'm letting it fly tonight too. I'm cursing wild crazy, man. I'm vexed. Shout out to my guy. This is JTV, man. I'm just getting some of this rant off my chest, man, because you see it say A shit fun. You see the recap name, you know what I'm saying? They not playing Cam Thomas. He averaged 20 points versus Philly in the regular season. Like, come on, man. What are we doing, man? What are we doing right now, bro? This shit don't make no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. Jacques Vaughn don't make no sense with his coach. I disagree with the way he coached tonight. I do. Too many 3-pointers. Acting like 3-pointers is the answer, shooting 31%. That's terrible. So that mean out of 80 shots, we took 42 3-pointers and we took 38 2-pointers. Stop it. That's not. Come on, Jacques Vaughn. I've been vouching for you all season, and this is how you do me. You got me looking wild out here. What up? This is JTV.
What's good, bro?
Shit, Cam Thomas in the game, but he wasn't in the game tonight.
Yeah, man.
Shit got me burned. I'm hella fired, man. 0 minutes for 2 games. Who the hell on this roster deserve more minutes than Cam Thomas, man? Curry was all right, 3 for 8, but he was good. But damn, Harris over Cam Thomas in that 8-man rotation. I ain't with it, Jay. I ain't with it.
I told you I'm not with 8-man rotation anyway.
Yeah, I ain't with it. Yeah, 8-man rotation. We could have put Watanabe in there and Shaw.
We need to have a 10 to 12-man rotation.
Hell yeah. I don't know why. I don't have no idea what Jacques Vaughn is doing, bro. I'm at. Listen, his coaching is questionable right now. And then they made it seem like they defended Joel Embiid. Well, no, y'all did.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't watch the second half of the game, but the first half of the game they had more smash.
Yeah, they played them good, but he still was out rebounding us wild crazy. Like they put one-on-one situations with him, and he just charged to the basket and get the basket and score when he want. And we still giving up 3-pointers open like, 3-pointers.
Like I was saying the other day, what we need to do is play the pass to him more. You can't let him get the ball, and that's what they were doing in the first half. Like as soon as they was about to throw the ball to him, they was tipping the ball out of his head. They was jumping in front of him. Like they was doing that. You got to play the pass. Can't let him get the ball because if he get the ball, he gonna try to charge.
Yeah, that's fact. That's fact.
And of course, he gonna get the ball sometime. But in the first half, they played real good defense on him. He wasn't able to get none. He had like 6 points or something like that. Only had a couple shot attempts. So right. I don't know what went wrong in the second half, but I seen fuck what they did because they ain't do nothing but the same thing we did in the first half. They scored 25 and 24 points or whatever. I forgot what it was. But the thing is, we scored 14 points.
Right.
You can't be scoring 14 points in a quarter.
What Cam Thomas on the bench? He scored 46 on the fucking Sixers. Like, what more you want, bro? Like, what more do you want from a player to get minutes? Like, he talking about giving him minutes versus home, but we down 0-2 now. Yeah, the way you got us playing is not working, and you making it seem like it's okay. You sleep fine at night. Like, you know, I wonder, you know, because I'm a big fan Breezy, and I'm thinking, am I too much of a big fan where I should not be focused on it like this? Because they go home and they sleep well. Do they sleep well?
Yeah, but I told you that Ja, like what he was doing coming up to the playoffs, nothing from what he was doing made me think that he was going to play Cam in the playoffs in any sort of important minutes.
This shit don't make no sense if you're trying to win, though. It did earlier. It didn't. earlier I did a pre-cap talking about how Cam was going to get minutes because he averaged 20 points versus Philly, and you know we lost by one, and no, we lost by 20 last game, and he averages 20 versus Philly. So it's like everything points to all the arrows go point to Cam Thomas and him playing, but he never gets in the game. It's never good enough for Jacque Vaughn. Joe Harris is in front of him. Joe Harris gave us 13 minutes, 0 for 2. Like, what the fuck? He was a plus 19. How? Listen, this shit is bonkers, bro.
Yo, I'm not going to talk bad about Joey, man. Joey been doing this thing lately.
Got in the playoffs, he didn't do shit.
He made some buckets last game, didn't he?
No, he was no. I would have definitely gave Joey minutes up. Like I look at minutes, I look at points and minutes together. Like how many points did you have in minutes? How many shot attempts did you have? Like how many? What did you do? What was your?
But that's what I'm saying. Nah, he made some buckets in that first game because they all over him. That's why he can't get no shots off. You said he took 2 attempts because he couldn't get no shots off. But he out there doing other stuff. He being scrappy.
Bro, he ain't doing enough. He only had 101 points last game. Like they ain't doing enough. I don't know, man. I
don't know what you're really expecting. I told you that this team is lucky to make the playoffs. It's lucky to be here. Like we had a below 500 record after the trade deadline. This
but it wasn't that bad.
It was 13
and 15. It was 13 and 15. It wasn't that bad.
It still was below 500. It wasn't great. You know what I mean? So, and we playing a good team. You know what I mean? They got arguably the MVP on their team. Is he the MVP? I don't know. Did they pick it yet? But they got an advantage. We got to go out there and play harder than them. And I don't know if we playing harder than them.
I think Jacque Vaughn is getting out coached. Jacque Vaughn is getting out coached. You can't tell me. Listen, you can't. This to me, there's no explanation why C-Twin is taking 11 3-pointers. Bridges is taking 8 3-pointers. That's not their game. You're coaching them to play that way, but that's not their game.
Nah, Twin caught that dunk on Embiid though. I was crying.
Right. Yeah,
I was crying. He dunked on that nigga bad hard. The ball hit him in the face.
I just heard about. I missed the actual dunk in the game. I just heard about it. It was all over the internet as soon as he did it. It was like, yo, it was right before half, I think. It was like, yo, did you see that? Did you hear that?
He dunked on him hard.
I seen it after the fact, but yeah, he yammed it on him. But Embiid is always getting dunked on because he always playing defense. So I respect it. You know, if you get dunked on, it's because you probably play defense. It happens to the best of us. But he got dunked on, and I ain't gonna lie, that shit a poster. I might make that shit my screensaver. If we would have won tonight, I would have made that my thumbnail.
I don't know. They had the tempo and control of the game. I don't know what they did in the second half that was so different. I didn't watch it, but they had the tempo, and we wasn't up by a lot, but we had the tempo and the control of the game the whole first half when I was watching.
Yeah, the first half, I seen 14 points in the third quarter. If it's a drought, why not put Cam Thomas in as soon as you see that we can't score the ball? That's my thing right there.
Right.
So, you
could have put Cam Thomas and Ed Sumner in the game.
Together.
Boom. Let them do them. They're gonna attack.
Right. Together. Me personally, it's discouraging to know that Jacque Vaughn got the solution, the answer, to him. You got somebody that can actually, and my debate is in the closest game that we played, Philly, Cam Thomas had 14 points. He was 7 for 12, and he was an impact to winning. Everybody likes to say, "Oh, he doesn't impact winning," but when you think about all of the games that we lost to the 76ers, And you think about the games that I think Cam Thomas played one of those games. No, two of those games. He played that last game we got blown out, but he had 46. And the closest game we had with them lost by 3. He had 14. So I'm saying that to say he contributes to winning, man. And he's not getting the credit. He's just getting the bad press. And I don't know why, man. I hope it ain't because of what he said or none of that shit. I don't want to open that can of worms. Keep it real with you. But I do hope that he get minutes because they want to see him win. Like they want to win and they want to see him win. It's like they willing to just let him not play for and lose. I could see if we were winning, Jay. I could see if we were winning and he was sitting that I wouldn't. I mean, I'm a Brooklyn Nets fan. You know, players are players. I wouldn't be tripping. But the fact that I think that he can help us win, and they just got better things to do by play Joe Harris for 13 minutes and have a tight man rotation where you got all of this offense production not coming from players that's not supposed to shoot the ball, respectfully. Finney Smith not supposed to take 9 shots. Dinwiddie not supposed to take 14 shots. And Royce O'Neal damn sure ain't supposed to take 11 shots. To further the matter, Mikal Bridges ain't supposed to be taking 8 3-pointers, but a twin ain't supposed to be taking 11. I don't want to sound redundant. And Royce O'Neal.
But he was making a lot of them. How many he made out of 11?
Well, CJ, he was high. He was 5 for 11. So
in the first half, he was hot.
Yeah, I'll take that. But Finney Smith 2 for 6 in the playoff game over Cam Thomas. I got Finney Smith playing I got Finney Smith. No, he playing defense more than he is out there for offense. I don't need him to take 9 shots. I need him to play defense. He part of the defensive team. He could be out there for 27 minutes and not take 9 shots. The defense is leaving him open. They'll take a lead whatever he do.
Well, that's why he taking a shot, because they leaving him open.
But they always Joe Harris and Finney Smith, they cold in the playoffs, man. Show me more, man. You gotta show me more than that. Out of Joe, from what I see from Joe Harris and Finney Smith, they give me those minutes. I want those minutes. Facts. I'm taking Finney Smith 27 minutes, Joe Harris 13 minutes. That's 40 minutes. You trying to tell me between Finney Smith and Harris that those 40 minutes that Cam Thomas can't get none of that? I'm not with Jock Vaughn on this. I respect. I'm a fan of the. Listen, coaching. I'm not going that far to say that, but there's some things that I agree with. There's some things I got pushback for. I got pushback. And that's how I feel.
Yo, man, you're not feeling what Jock Vaughn is doing, man. Keep it a buck, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Not feeling it, man. Jock Vaughn is dropping the ball, man.
He not playing. Cam Thomas got us down 0-2. So
and we supposed to be up 2-0.
And I sincerely feel that way, man.
But man, all I'm saying is, if you look at what was happening leading up to the playoffs, it didn't look like we didn't look dominant. We didn't look great. Like, we looked shaky. And you can't look. This not a shaky time of the year.
Nah, man. I just don't like the decision making on the coach's part. Shout out to him, man. But I gotta call it like I said. You feel what I mean? I feel like Jock Vaughn, you got to do better. You could have coached us to a win by out coaching Doc Rivers. And the reason why you could have did it is with Cam Thomas. You can't say that he had the back of your mind and we got 14 points in the third quarter. Who else you think about? Like what do you he's a scorer. He's a better scorer than Dinwiddie. He's a better scorer than Claxton. He's a better scorer than Finney Smith, a better scorer than Joe Harris, a better scorer than Royce. The only better scorers on this team than Cam Thomas is probably Mikal Bridges, Twin, Curry, and that's it. And I if you gave him those minutes, nah, he's up there.
Well,
maybe number 2 or 3.
I tell you what,
Twin. Twins.
I'll tell you what, you could say that Mikal Bridges and these dudes is better scorers than him if you want, but Cam Thomas got the most 40-point games in the NBA this year. And
But like 50 games.
he didn't play in this game as mostly everybody else. So
Right.
if he would have been playing them games, he could have had more 40 balls.
Yo, I'm not a fan of Jock Vaughn right now. I'm a fan of the Brooklyn Nets, but I'm not a fan of Jock Vaughn right now. I'm gonna keep it real with you, man.
The Jock Vaughn fan club is closed.
Nah, it's over with right now, man. That shit done for. I'm not jacking none of that shit about being a Jock Vaughn fan. I'm a Brooklyn Nets fan.
But
I
like
respect,
I was saying before,
him
bro,
because he's on the team, but nah, he's not an offensive coach. He's a good defensive coach, but offensively, he has no idea what he needs help. He needs an assistant coach that knows offense, and he's good at defense, and they work together, and we win like that. But for just basketball minds, we don't have an offensive. And we like Royal Ivy. Yo,
I was about
tweet,
to say, I'm about to hit up Royal.
Yo, hey, let me go get my phone, bro. Let me go get my phone. Hold on, I'm gonna be right back, bro.
I'm about to hit up Royal. Like, what did Cam do?
Yo,
what Cam did the
I gotta know. Let us know.
Cam must have did something. He pulled the prank. He put some shit in Jock Vaughn's shoe.
Yeah, yo, you know Royal Ivy, so he know you know what I'm saying. Just tweet him the show. You know what to do, man. But ask him, do you think that
well, I don't know him, but
I'm saying y'all spoke in the comments before though, right?
Yeah.
So, if you get a chance, right, just send him this clip, and I'll send you the clip to send to him. Jock Vaughn and Cam Thomas are the same draft pick, same round 1, draft pick 27. Why isn't JV playing Cam Thomas? It can't it's the my thing is, I don't understand why the opportunity isn't there. From what you said, Jay, from him scoring the most 40 points in all the DNPs. Like, I think Jock Vaughn is a defensive coach, and I don't think there's a coach he has a 1-2 with an offensive coach to tell him, like, yeah, you might think it's better defensively, but the defense is good for stops. But what good are the stops if you ain't scoring the ball? You got to be able to get the stops and then score the ball. So Jock Vaughn is a master, or I'll say he's good at getting stops with the lineup. And the defense is letting you want to have confidence in the the rewarding the guy that's playing good defense. But let's call it what it is. I'm not saying high Cam Thomas to the point where he don't play no defense, but at the end of the day, y'all making it seem like what the players that we got on our roster ain't none of them good for them to be in a lineup for them to play with each other, and that's all cap. And since we got time, I'm gonna tell you like this: these are all of the rosters that I got and all of the lineups that I got for Cam Thomas to be in the game. I got Spencer at 1, Cam Thomas at 2. I got Sumner at 1. I got Cam Thomas at 2. I got Seth Curry. No, I don't got Seth Curry at 1. I don't want. It depends if we going small, because you could put Seth Curry and Cam Thomas at the 1 and 2, and then at the 3 you could put Mikal. At the 4 you could put Doe or Twin, and I'm putting Twin in there. I like Mikal and Twin on the floor at the same time. And at 5, I got Clax, or I throw Sharp in there. I could mention all of these different rotations with Cam Thomas in it. Is what I'm trying to get at.
I don't need Mikal and Cam on the floor at the same time.
I do.
I think I need them to. I need when Mikal go to the bench, and because it seems like Mikal be taking the heavy load of scoring a lot of the time. I need Cam to come in after that.
I think I feel you. I'm with that. But my thing is, like you said, and like we were saying earlier, in the first quarter, we only scored 25 points. That's our biggest quarter. I was saying that. And check it out. Now that our points is only 25 in the first quarter, this is the impact of not putting Cam Thomas. So now let's forget all of the stuff that I'm ranting and fussing about or whatever. The impact of what Cam Thomas would do. All I do is talk about the potential of Cam Thomas, right? But Pete, this is the impact of you not putting him in the game. We don't have one 30-point quarter. We supposed to be looking sturdy out there. Cam Thomas will have a sturdy out there. We ain't even got a 30-point quarter. Like, stop it.
But it was that third quarter. We can't be scoring 14 points, bro. We can't be scoring 14 points. The 21 was bad too, but
you gotta
can't be scoring 14 points
with Cam Thomas on the bench. You can't be scoring 14 points with Cam Thomas on just sitting there. Like, why you know he got to the NBA because he scored a ball. It's what he do. Why you the whole why you not playing him? As fans, we respect it, but now we don't like it. Now we really don't like it because these are playoff games and we lose on them both times. And what trust you got in Joey? Will he prove to you to keep trusting him? Let's fuck the, who else gonna say it? The news reporters ain't gonna say it, right? And I'm gonna be respectful, but somebody gotta say it. Joey don't earn the respect to be trusted in the playoffs. Respectfully, you want to make him a decoy and he the last guy you swinging to for the 3 ball and he wide open, then yeah, he's good. But making him the primary shooter out there in a playoff game on the road, no. You put Joey in a situation where he at home. This is where he shine because this is the only comfort he gonna get in the playoffs. He cold on the road. If he ever get high, it's gonna be at home.
But Joe only shot 2 shots. You saying it like he shot a million shots and missed all of them.
No. What I'm saying is you got him out there on the offensive side of the ball. And again, my complaint is to slow it down.
What I'm telling you is, wait. What I'm telling you is they smothering him. That's why he's not getting no shots.
That's my point. Now, that being said, let's stay there. I'm glad you said that.
Let's
see. Hold on. Let's stay right there.
Oh shit! Draymond Green stomped on Sabonis. Got ejected. Oh. That fucked up. Why he do that?
Well, what happened?
Draymond Green, like, he was getting a rebound. Sabonis fell on the floor, and he just, like, stomped on his chest while he was running away. Like, you know how you step over a dude? His leg kind of got caught, and then he stomped him, and then just kept running.
That shit crazy.
Why would he do that? He got ejected.
I don't know. What quarter they in?
I think
they ejected him?
Yeah, he got ejected. This is on YouTube, so I don't know. The game might be over. Well, it says 7 minutes left, but this was uploaded 17 minutes ago, so the game probably over. But why he stomped on Sabonis like that?
I don't know.
He WWE that dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this is basketball, man. You can't be stomping people's chests like that.
Yeah, that's a little bit extra. That's like some WWE type shit.
Yeah, that was too much. Oh, and he really stomped him and jumped off the stump. Like, you know how you stomp and then you use that leg to jump and elevate to get over him. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a bit much. And
how would he do that?
They must be losing. What score?
Let's see. Score was 91-87 Sacramento at the time.
Shit was intense.
He stomped on him, bro.
Shit was intense.
That's crazy. Let me see.
But yo, man, I don't know, man. I don't want them to take away from the sport. I know it gets intense.
Sacramento
man.
Just won just now. 114.
Word. Sacramento Kings got them 2-0.
Word. They said this is the first time Steph Curry ever been down 2-0 in a series.
I respect it. Oh man, look at Barry talking about like the bang.
Is that what?
Look at Barry.
Oh man, it is what it is, man. Like I said, Brooklyn Nets right now is lucky to even be in the playoffs. Know what I mean? And if they don't make the adjustments, like putting Cam on the floor in a quarter when we scoring 14 points, then I don't see how anything is going to be different. Like I was surprised when they was up in the first half, and I was here. I was like, oh, all right, they playing all right, man. I wonder if they can keep this up. But then I had to go to the studio. Then when I checked the score, I'm like, damn, the hell
I
is
don't
going
know,
on?
man. I think the Kings a gentleman sweep 5-1. I'm gonna keep it tall with you. But I get a champions a
Nah,
benefit
but
of
hold
the
on.
doubt. I give the champions a benefit of the doubt. I
I'm
think
not even.
I think they win both home games.
Yeah, I was just about to say to you, I don't know about that just because they record at home is crazy. Like,
Yeah, I
like
think they win both home games. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah,
But
so that can't be a gentleman's sweep.
But no, but what I'm saying is, I think no. I had to change it out of respect for the champions. The fact that they do play well at home, I have to respect
Their
that.
home record is crazy compared to their
But the
road
fact
record.
that last game, that seventh game, ain't home, that mean a lot.
They do, but
That mean a whole fucking lot. I think Sacramento Kings in 7. I'll take it away from that gentleman's sweep just for the simple fact. I think that home court advantage mean everything. And as far as just the Sacramento Kings, they didn't just make the playoffs. They got home court advantage in the first round. So, you know, I know
hey,
that helps their playoff chances a lot.
I told y'all it's been documented that the Kings is my sleeper team out the West. Like it's a lot of teams that people expect to win, but I don't think nobody expect the Kings to, and I think they could. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, I was saying they would, well, not me, but people were saying the Pelicans. The Pelicans made a lot of noise last year, so I think they deserve some of the hype. But the Sacramento Kings, I think it was an underestimated move. If he was a vlogger who wasn't into, like, I was into coaching, you know, we would say it together. We always talk about coaching, and I knew Mike Brown going there was important. And you know, if Sabonis was in the East Coast, we seen him give work. Like I knew he was nice, and I knew Fox was nice. I'm not gonna lie, early, but they put that roster together. I seen them going to the playoffs. Now, I
Hold on,
didn't think about the
what Barry saying I
matchups
was
and
right
shit
about?
like that. Sacramento Kings, I think.
Uh,
I'm not sure though.
yeah, but man, it is what it is with us, bro. Like I really would like us to do better. But
Yeah.
it don't look like Jock Vaughn is going to make those coaching decisions that I want. Because, I'm telling you, I feel like there should be some minutes with Cam Thomas as Sumner, Day'Ron Sharpe on the floor together with two other guys. It could be either Cam Johnson, Finney Smith. It could be Claxton and somebody. Just two other guys with those three guys, too. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, see, Barry said you was talking. He's talking
oh,
about
the
the.
Kings. The Kings is good, bro.
Yeah,
But
yo, man,
the
I
whole
can't help
West
but be
right
mad
now.
that we losing right now, man.
Yo, bro, the only reason why I can't be mad, because like I keep telling you, I don't think we should have made the playoffs.
I
Like I don't
disagree
think,
with that
yo,
shit.
bro, the
Man.
only reason why we made the playoffs is because we had KD and Kyrie on our team in the beginning of the season, and we went on that 18-2 winning streak. Without that winning streak, we don't make the playoffs.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It's my vlog. I get mad if I want to, man. I'm so mad they didn't play Cam Thomas, man. Like, what the hell's going on, man? Like,
Yo,
this.
I knew it was bad for us when we lost to the Knicks, bro. We don't lose to the Knicks, bro. We don't do that. Like that's some new shit, bro. Like
Yo.
that shit right there. Let me know it was different. In the first game was 2 games after 2 days after we got them dudes or whatever. And it's like, damn, how we gonna pull it together this fast? All right, whatever. The next game was 2 weeks later, and it was the same result or worse. And I'm like, all right, bro.
Yo,
This not looking
yeah,
good. And then
look,
hold up, the
look
second
at
one.
this guy.
The
Look at this
second one.
guy.
The second one was when I told you when I said, "Yo, if we win
Shout out to the locker room.
when we had the back-to-back game with the Cavaliers, I'm like, yo, if we win both of these games, we make a statement. But if we lose both of these games, we make a completely different statement."
You know what? You know what get me tight as a vlogger is when I be like, "Yo, they should do this and that," and then they don't do it, and we lose. I'll be like, or the Nets lose. I'll be like, "Yo, why they ain't just do what we was vlogging about?" Like if they would have listened to
Yo,
our vlogs, they we would have really won the game. That's how I be feeling in my net fan heart.
the locker room is funny because he acting like back he wasn't all doom and gloom, like, oh man, the Lakers, and I'm like, yo, bro, buck up, man. Buck up. You'll be all right, man. It's still a long season. Y'all be fine. I mean, y'all got AD and here goes Leonardo. I was waiting to hear from him. The other night when I hit you with like no live, I thought you were gonna go live after Miami won because I knew he was gonna bet somebody $10,000 that night. And then they came and they beat Milwaukee too. My son Leonardo was on one. I'm surprised he ain't set his whole bedroom on fire. Like heat.
Nah, that's not funny. Yeah. Shout out to Leonardo, man. Don't do nothing crazy, man. Yo, Leonardo, man. Listen, I see the locker room. I see Leonardo. Shout out to my guy SRK Nets fans is the best fans in the building. And then there's the other fans. Yeah, man. I respect all fans, but we the best fans. It's like that.
And yo, first of all, Reggie, don't be playing with us, man. Got our bags packed. We gonna be at home already.
Right. Exactly.
So we don't need the bags.
Exactly. Right? We gonna matter of fact.
Hopefully we gonna have our bags packed to go back to Philly.
Yeah, exactly.
To go back to Philly.
Our bags gonna stay packed because we gonna be in and out. You know what I'm saying? OG classic. We gonna make sure we go to the Barclays, bark on the 76ers in the 77 ways or more. Now I'm saying get the win, then get the next win because we play Thursday and then we play Saturday. So
see, the thing is, they was doing some of the stuff I was expecting them to do this game though. When I was watching it, like they was running up behind Harden, tapping the ball. They was making sure Joel Embiid couldn't get clean passes.
But what about the offense? How much do you contribute?
Yo, when I was watching it, Cam Johnson Twin was going off like he was playing like a superstar. He was playing like, yo, pay me. When I watched it, he was playing like, yo, they better pay me my money. If he was hitting threes, he crossing niggas, he dunking on niggas, he playing defense. I was like, all right, go ahead, Twin. And yo, honestly, well, I don't know if I should be giving nicknames out while niggas is losing and shit, but his nickname is Twin, right? But when you write it, you gotta write it with a 2 and just WIN, like 2 win, but Twin.
Right. That's
because his numbers.
No, that's the fan. That's the Nets fans is the best fans. You keeping it going.
Because his numbers
we need that.
Too.
We need that right now. We was hurting.
When you write it, you gotta
we bouncing back. You helping us bounce back. You know what I mean? Got trolls in the chat. We taking. I'm saying we was down. Now we up, man. Keep talking heavy, man. Shout to This Is JTV. Nets fans is the best fan. Let's get it.
Word. Because we got Brooklyn Bridges. We got Twin. And but Twin was going off though, man.
Yeah.
But I don't know what happened in the second half, man.
Yeah, no. But that's what I'm trying to say about Jacque Vaughn and Cam Thomas. You know, I mean, I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna just reiterate the same things I said prior, so I don't want to be redundant.
Yeah. Cam Thomas said something about Jacque Vaughn's daughter or something. He dating Joe. It's like he got something against him personally.
Oh no!
Like Cam Thomas Udoka his daughter.
Yeah, nah. I think really
though. What could somebody have done?
Right.
To score 40 points 3 times in a row. Then as soon as the new players come, you get benched. Then even when the new players is doing bad, you still can't get in the game. You just gotta watch everybody else. Like that, you put Patty Mills in, you put everybody else in the game. Cam Thomas just be sitting there with the sad face, like a kid that's on punishment on summer vacation.
Yeah, like yo, like on some for real. Like he made it to the NBA because he could score the ball in the last game of the, that's the sting right there though. The last game of the season, he scored 46 versus the team that we playing in the playoffs.
Right.
We had 101 points, and tonight we were at 80-some points. Come on, man.
But that's the thing, and my thing. They say, "Oh, Cam," because I heard Jock Vaughn say this. Yeah, Cam scored these points, but he scores points in games that we lose.
Oh.
But y'all put him in positions to lose, and then be mad when we lose. Y'all don't put him on the floor in good minutes and good times. Like y'all put him in when we down by 20 already, or y'all put him in with no other starters, just him.
Right.
Right.
The score be down by double digits, and then you just expect them to come in and score all these points, and it seemed like it's just not going to winning. But the truth is that you got to put them in a position where we dominate teams because we outscored them, not because we stifled them on offense.
And
hold on, I just want to say this: when Jock Vaughn was the player, when he played basketball in the NBA, the pace of the game was very different than it is now. So I think by Jock Vaughn putting a defensive lineup in the beginning when you got Cam Thomas, who should deserve to start because the nature of the game is a faster pace. When it slows down, it's usually the second half. That's when you put in Dorian Fifth. That's Dorian Finney-Smith. That's when you get the most impact for your player. Because that's the game naturally slows down. So when I'm trying to talk to Jock Vaughn about his pace, in the beginning of the game, it's a fast pace. And even that third quarter, they be coming out the same way they started. Pause or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like
we had good pace in the first half.
But that second half, 14 points, we can't get around that. We got to deal with that. As Nets fans, what we doing about that? That's Cam Thomas. Ain't shit funny recap. It's Big Fan Breezy. This is JTV. Shout out to the chat. It's ain't shit funny. I see all of the trolls in the chat, but ain't shit funny. I think that Cam Thomas on the bench is thinking sad. Ain't shit funny. What's funny about my team losing and we can't score the ball with 14 points in the third quarter and I'm sitting on a bench? What's funny about that? There's nothing funny about that. No Nets fans can enjoy that. Where's our joy? We can't even say we fought. You watched the Clipper Phoenix game. That's a good ass game. If we lost like the Suns the other night, I wouldn't even be mad. Like they competed. I just think that Westbrook wanted more than KD. I think Westbrook wanted to win this series more than KD want to win the NBA championship. And KD left the Brooklyn Nets to win the NBA championship. Russell Westbrook wants to beat KD more than that.
Look, I seen a stat that said Chris Paul, Devin Booker, and fucking KD, all three of them together was shot 25% against Russell Westbrook defense, and I think they was like 6 for 26 or some shit like that. He was locking all three of them up, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but and that's a good stat because the only thing they acknowledged is his shooting stat, and it was bad, it was poor. But at the end of the day, because the way he defended in his offensive rebounds,
the rebounds he was getting, and like even when he wasn't getting the rebound, he was tipping the ball to them and making them hit it out of bounds so they could still get possession.
I wanted more than you. I wanted more than you do.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Let me ask you this question: did you see that on our team?
No, I I
And
seen.
look, Jock Vaughn said it himself. Yo, in order to beat these teams, we gonna have to play harder than every other team out there.
That's a fact.
Nobody on our team is playing like that, and I feel like all 5 of them should be playing like that, jumping out of bounds. Like, and I did see a couple times when they got on the floor, but you got to get on the floor, get dirty, get grimy for these, and they not doing that. They still trying to play pretty, and that pretty finesse shit is cool, but you're gonna see.
Yo, listen, you got to watch the game, Barry. I see you in the comments, bro, but you got to watch the game. You talking about Westbrook trash, bro. I watched that game, bro. Westbrook, he wasn't playing like trash. He was doing all the intangibles, steals, deflections, offensive rebounds.
He was playing.
Dog.
Yo,
like, no, you
look,
serious? He was doing
like,
everything but scoring points.
He was playing like PJ Tucker or Draymond Green or one of them niggas, but on steroids. Like, one of them niggas.
Like better. He was the glue, the ultimate, like, bro, like, are you serious? Like, nah, you need that guy on your team in the playoffs. Like, if you want to win, you want that guy on you get to pick. You know, it's like, you ever been in a park, you get to pick guys on your team.
He was out there playing like vintage Rodman, man.
Yo, no doubt.
He was out there playing like Rodman.
For sure. Yo, that's for sure, yo. That's for sure. Yo, man, listen. What Westbrook did is part of the reason why they won that game. Yes, Kawhi, he scored the points. I watched Kawhi show up. You know, he got a lot of criticism of what happened. And, you know, I ain't gonna lie. They didn't use Paul George not being there as an excuse. In the way Westbrook impact that team, they are built to win. I got them going to the second round. I got them beating Phoenix.
I don't know about all that, but we'll see.
I don't know neither.
How long is Paul George out for? Because I didn't know he was out. I had them.
I keep referring to my same comment, man. I think Paul George is going to miss the first round, regardless. But I don't know. I would have to double check that.
And that's the thing with all of these games, bro, and all of these series. It's about who can stay healthy. Because everybody is getting injured.
Oh, I forgot Barry, a KD fan. Oh, yo, Barry, man, yo, listen, man. Westbrook might keep your boy KD out the playoffs, man. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, your boy play. Oh, look at Tone. Shout to Tone. I respect it though. I respect it, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But yo, listen, Barry, Westbrook might keep KD out the playoffs. And
how you gonna forget that Barry, the KD fan?
Because no, I'm thinking he keeps saying Cap this and that. And he talking about Westbrook, and I just made the correlation about Westbrook and KD and how he just backing KD. But if you watch that game, you see Westbrook wanted more than KD.
Yo, in the first quarter, Westbrook had KD like 0 for 6. Then KD, it was one of them plays where KD was like, "Yo, no, fuck that, I'm about to score." And then he got a foul and went to the foul line and scored his first 2 points. But he was like, "Fuck that, nigga ain't gonna keep me on donut, man." Like KD, he's gonna do him, but Westbrook is out there making it tough. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, and that's the thing, like. I seen Westbrook guard him on mad plays, even post ups. I was like,
it was one time Westbrook went up for a layup. He missed the layup horribly. It bounced up off it was a jump shot. He missed the jump shot, bounced up off the rim. He saw KD was about to get the rebound. He said, "Oh, nah, hell nah." Nigga sprinted back, took the ball before KD could get it, and then scored a layup. I was like, I'll fuck with Westbrook, man. Like, I think if anybody else was about to get that rebound, he wouldn't have cared. But he saw KD about to get it. He said, "Nah, that's my man. My man can't get the rebound."
Yo, I see Westbrook. He was about to spaz with this dude. Somebody said something to him. He's like, "Yo, you better watch your mouth." But he said it a little more eloquently.
I don't know if people saw what happened yesterday, but yesterday when Westbrook walked into that arena,
stop hating on Westbrook. Barry, stop it, man.
When Westbrook walked into that arena, he had on the Wakanda chain. He was trying to let niggas know, "Is this your king?" That's what he was trying to tell niggas. Yo, who that? That was Big Tone. Yeah. Yo, I ain't seen Big Tone since we beat them that day. I've been looking for Big Tone so he could say, "Listen here, young fella."
No. He was looking for you too. I was on the street.
Listen here, young fella. Just because the Brooklyn Nets beat the Miami Heat, that don't mean that they a better team because that's what he's gonna say. But we swept them niggas.
Big Toe be talking this shit.
Yeah, but they definitely. I've been saying they might could beat Milwaukee. If they beat Milwaukee a couple times, and if Giannis is out for real,
yeah, he was out, but he coming back next game. That's what they said.
Yeah, but that back injury ain't no joke. He got back.
Yeah.
What he said, a back contusion. If he can't move or if he get back in there, it ain't working right. He gonna be out again. Or what if he fall again?
It's not even that. It's just the fact that Miami a physical team and they know their weak spot. They gonna attack that shit.
Yeah, and that
they
means
like, Giannis, there's a chink in his armor. It's the playoffs, man. Miami is a dangerous team. I ain't gonna cap about it.
He ain't gonna be trying to dunk how he did that dunk.
Like I didn't even see the play. I just heard about it.
Yeah, he tried to jump up and get a good dunk and had a bad spill, but he ain't gonna be trying shit like that no more.
Shout out to Big Tone, man. I was trying to just prop Miami. Why you gotta say about the net 6 seed? Yo, we earned that 6 seed first.
Yeah, because
we was 5 out of our last 6, and furthermore, we wouldn't have been the 6 seed if we ain't beat y'all 3 times. Now what? Say something.
Yeah, we the 6 seed because y'all couldn't take it from us.
Yeah, exactly. Like you ain't said nothing slick. So that being said, just know we in 6 seed because we swept y'all. No broom. You know what I'm saying? 3 brooms.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Miami lukewarms.
Right. With room temperatures. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, we just trying to figure out what we need to do, man. You know what I mean? But y'all trying to, you know what I mean? We just ready for all that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Right.
They said they going to the finals. You think they going to the finals, Jay? You think Miami going to the finals?
No, but I think they could beat Milwaukee though. Like if they get lucky and Giannis is not able to really play, and if they got to keep playing good how they've been playing good, because when they play bad, they play bad. Yeah. But when they play good, they decent, and I think they match up well against the Bucks. Just like I was saying last year, I didn't think we matched up well against the Celtics, but this year I think we matched up better against the Celtics than against Philly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I feel you, but at the end of the day, I still name this vlog Ain't Shit Funny because I don't think we can win without Cam Thomas. I think Jacque Vaughn has tried to win with Cam Thomas, and in the regular season after the starters came, we were 13-15. If Cam Thomas played those 28 games, I think the record is different. That's what I'm saying.
And from what I heard, our players was tired in the fourth quarter. We got depth. Why we not using the depth, man?
I don't know, man.
Like if our players is tired,
like I can't cap for Jacque Vaughn, man. Yo, shout out to Jacque Vaughn, man. I respect you as a head coach. I'm glad you're the head coach, but I gotta be honest, because I don't think nobody else is gonna say this. So at least there's somebody like a fan like us, fans like us, that be honest with you, just to tell you, how we feel or whatnot. I don't know if you're ever gonna hear this, but maybe you should, just to know that we care about you winning. And Cam Thomas can help you win. Medan. Big Tone said it mean nothing. What mean nothing? He said, y'all need to worry about getting 0 word. He talking how spicy.
Man. Yo, Big Tone. You should have been here to say that night that y'all lost that game. If you just been here to say it that night, I'd have respected what you saying, but you was hiding after the Miami losses.
Hold on, let me see.
And he was talking hella shit before the game, and then did not come back.
Hold on, let me just put you on the game. Big Tone be talking malice. He's like, yeah, I be listening to your blogs. I hear your guy be talking shit. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up on him. I was like, oh shit. He said like sometimes he don't pull up to the stream to chat with us and shit.
Yeah, he don't pull up to the stream after a loss. I know. I know how it go. He ain't got to explain it to me. Actions speak louder than words.
No doubt. Oh my God. Yo, where's the playoff bracket? I want to put that up because you saying that you think they could get past the Bucks, and I want to see who they would play if they got past the Bucks. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Where the playoff bracket.
Cause I'm not as sold on the Bucks as everybody else. I do like Giannis though, so if Giannis could get off, but I think Bam been playing good defense on him. Know what I mean? And Bam is athletic too. He ain't like one of them big slow dudes. Like,
Yeah, no, he supposed to be one of those players that could play defense 1 through 5. You could do that. You the elite defender because not many can do that. That shit is.
I
And a
like,
guy like Giannis, he a physical player and he play downhill and he fast as hell.
man, that shit still haunts me in my sleep that they said that they could have got fucking Bam Adebayo for Ben Simmons in October.
But what happened?
They didn't do it because they were
Why
still
not?
believing. They were still believing in Ben.
Oh my god.
Yo, if we'd have had Ben Simmons, if we'd have had Bam, fucking Kyrie and KD, that shit would have been crazy. I know,
Man.
I know Kyrie is kicking himself in the ass right now. Like, why did I request that money right then? I should have waited.
I'm home with all my people, my family over here. You moved to Dallas, you don't even know nobody out there.
He's like, I could have waited, but he probably still about to get his bag, so he'll be all right.
So hold on, just looking at this bracket, can you figure this out? Because I think I can. If the winner out of 3 and the 6 plays the 2 and the 7, the winner out of 2 and the 7, and the winner out of 1 and the 8 plays the 4 to 5. That pretty much how it look, right?
Yeah.
So if we win, we will play Boston or Atlanta. And it look like we're gonna play Atlanta for sure.
And it looked like we not gonna win also.
Oh yeah. But who else gonna say it? I'm gonna say it.
No, I hear.
But real shit though.
I hear you.
We need this next win seriously. I don't think we get swept, man. I don't. I said that last season, and I meant that shit. But we got swept.
Yeah, but
the reality is
we should have won these 2 games right here. Like these 2 games was both winnable.
Yeah, we need
both of these games was winnable, man.
Nah, my fault. We're not gonna play Atlanta only. No, I think Boston win. Boston was smacking Atlanta. This shit was by 30, but then Atlanta made it look respectable. But pace mean a lot. You could do a lot in the fourth quarter, but it might be too late. You know what I'm saying? But
because at that point you just playing the clock. Like they could just slow up the offense, and you trying to score 100 buckets, but if they got 101, it's too late.
Yeah, so you got to keep it close from the beginning, the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. And we kept it close tonight until a half, and in that third quarter, and they said that in the press conference too. I watched the post-game interviews before I pulled up, and it was just like, we couldn't score, And that's what I'm saying is like y'all could, but y'all not supposed to be 40-point scorers in the playoffs. That's the first time y'all in the playoffs with a major role on the offensive side of the ball like that. I don't even think Jacque Vaughn should be putting him in that situation. I think he should let him do what they did in the first half and then in the second half, put Cam Thomas in there. Go to work. Go to work, young man. Go to work. That's what I think. Like, I really feel like that, but, that's just me being a big fan or whatever. But I don't know. Realistically, it's looking like you could call that Cleveland Knicks series, chick.
Well, I don't care about that Cleveland series. Fuck both of them.
All right, Tyler, that's sturdy. All right. What about that Milwaukee, Miami? You saying they could win that? Miami would play the winner out of the Knicks in Cleveland.
I would rather Miami win than Milwaukee, honestly.
Okay. Damn, man, the East.
I just don't like Milwaukee.
Interesting, motherfucker. We can make this interesting too. We can make this real interesting if we win these next 2 games, man.
We could, but do it look like we gonna?
I think with the Nets reporter and Eric Slater asking Jacques Vaughn a direct question, are you going to play Cam Thomas? He said it's in Jacques Vaughn answering his direct question, and yes, it's in the back of my mind. I know that. Cam Thomas knows that. Eric Slater again. Are you going to play him? Jacques Vaughn in next game. Is he going to play next game? Yes. It looked like we're going to finally get Cam Thomas in the game on game 3.
Yeah, he gonna play him when it's like 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter and we down by 30. He's like, yo, Cam, go out there, do your best.
He gonna play him 2 minutes in the fourth quarter because he already in the game because it's winning time. He already in there winning. Shit, he might come out 2 minutes left because it's time to, you know what I mean? The starters need to come out. What if Cam Thomas start? I'm saying all this to say, if y'all listening, let Cam Thomas start and then do the rotations between Doe and Joey.
If you don't let Cam Thomas play at the Barclays, they're gonna throw popcorn at him. They're gonna throw Timbs and chopped cheeses at him.
I really think that because the Nets reporter is asking for it, you know, it's like, it's one thing if we saying it, right? But the Nets reporter, though, come on.
Everybody in the world is saying it. Anybody who watch basketball is saying, yo, what happened to, didn't Brooklyn Nets have some kid that scored 40 points? Why he not playing?
Right.
People who don't even know his name is asking. And everybody know his name because who he is now. So
Right.
I think that's correct, though. But I thought that was crazy that they said Cam got the most 40-point games this year, and he didn't play and didn't start a lot.
Yeah, I know. They showed his stats, and it was just showing.
That's how many he had, like 7 or 8 or some shit like that.
It was more. I remember it just being more than like all of these other players.
Yeah, I was like, yo, that's a good stat though.
Yeah,
he's not even getting the minutes though. Like he played way less minutes than all of the other dudes that was on that list.
Word. Why? That's all I need to know is why.
They not putting my boy in a place in a position to succeed, man.
Yeah, man, that shit hurtful to hear that, man.
They need to be built. The second unit, at least, should be built around him, or he should be starting.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think Jacques Vaughn got no choice but to play Cam Thomas. As much as we want to joke and say he don't want to play him, I think at the end of the day, winning and losing regular season games is different from winning and losing playoff games. If you're because again, I've seen a post-game interview, so a lot of the stuff that I'm saying come from what he said, you know, and he's saying that I like the shots we had, we just didn't knock them down. And I'm vlogging that these guys are not offensive guys. They're not. They just not. Royce O'Neal's not built to be taking shots like that. Neither is Mikal or Twin. This is all new to them. And we got a guy that got to the NBA because he scored a ball. Give him the ball. You the coach. If you tell us to play, we ain't going to tell you to give us. We competitors. We ain't even competing with our teammates. Yeah, give me the minutes. I'm taking it. You so as a coach, you gotta, and that's what I'm saying. You know Royal Ivy, man. That's your homie, man. Tell Royal Ivy. Tell Royal Ivy, like, play, yo, let's go with Cam Thomas, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just talk to him. Because I think Royal Ivy just be chilling, man. Like,
you said that they said that he's gonna play Cam next game. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Let's see, man. Let's see.
But yo, I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to be out of here, man. I don't. I'm kind of at a loss for words because all I keep saying is I don't even think we were supposed to make it here, man. Like with this team, with this roster, well, I told you after we lost to the Knicks, I'm like, yo, bro, I don't know if we making the playoffs looking like this, but we snuck our way in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We snuck in through the back door. We there.
That's how I was looking, right?
Right. But
That's how I
it
was
looked like
looking.
we snuck in through the back door. We got a drink. You know what I mean? We winked at a couple Jones, but it looked like the bouncer coming. Got a little dance or two, got a little dub, like, oh shit, it's lit here. And then the bouncer like, oh shit,
Man.
where your ID? You got a ticket? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, man. We gotta play better, bro. That's all I gotta say, man.
Yeah, but like you said, it's not even about playing better because I think we need to be playing harder. Because I think we haven't played bad. Yeah, we ain't played bad games, but like you said, we need Cam Thomas in the rotation because I don't know how we scored 14 points in the third quarter. I didn't see that, but I don't know how that happened. They locked us up. We were taking bad shots. Like, what happened? Like,
all right, I'm glad you asked because I wanted to say this, but nobody asked me and I forgot to say it. We was doing one pick and roll, Royce O'Neal take the three. And that's how it happened. That was our offense, bro. We was just taking threes. And you know, they got the lead because they were scoring 2-pointers, bro. They had
that was hilarious.
What?
Last game we didn't shoot enough threes. In this game, and the funny thing that killed me about that is I've been begging for them to go to the hole more. But last game, we was like almost 50% from three, I think. We just didn't take a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then tonight, when I saw it, we was kind of clicking from three. We missed a few, but we was doing decent. I don't know, man. These guys, man. But I got to go to bed, man. I got to wake up in the morning and my phone dying. But this is some bullshit, man. But like I said, we snuck in the back door anyway. Know what I mean?
This is JTV, man. We out here, man.
We snuck in the back door. I told you we might have been a play-in team or a play-out team, but I was like, we might not slip to the play-out because we ain't doing. We was, but if hold on, think about it for a second. If our record was what 11-13, you said
there was we played 28 games. We was 13-15.
13-15. Now, if we multiply that to a whole season, what that would have been? Like,
honestly, I give us the benefit of the doubt. I think we the 6th seed or the 5th seed. Maybe even a 4th seed.
Nobody that made the playoffs in the top 6 was below 500.
But Pete, nobody above us from 1 through 5, like you mentioned, had a roster change like we did.
Yeah, but no, I'm talking about reality and facts. That's true. And they didn't, but that don't matter when it comes to numbers. The numbers is that if any team that was below 500 was like in 10th place.
But what I'm saying is that's a small sample size when you contrast it out of 82. You know, like 28 out of 82, not even half. So it's like a whole other 13 games of chemistry. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's the advantage those teams had over us is playing the whole season.
That's the point.
Yeah.
They were fine-tuning a strategy while we was trying to come up with one. And that's the same thing that's happening now. We're playing a team that already got their shit down pat, and we trying to come up with shit.
But realistically, he trying to find a way to win without Cam Thomas. And I don't like it, man. It's like, come on, man. Play Cam Thomas, man. Stop. Don't do it. Don't be like that, man. You know what I'm I'm saying?
He don't want to play Cam.
Come on, man.
He not a fan of Dipset. He don't want to play Cam.
Man, you gotta get in the game, man. Cam there just being professional, you know. What more professional is that, man? I scored 46 the last game of the season versus the team we in the playoffs with, you know what I mean? I'm just saying here quietly, like, you know, whenever you need some points on the board, you know, I'm here.
All right, though, man. I'm out, man. You already know. Brooklyn Nets, man. Go Brooklyn. Stand up. All of that. Know what I mean? It's Brooklyn forever, man. But everybody remain calm. We in the playoffs. Know what I mean? What y'all expected?
Nah, we out here, man. So, we 0-2, and we gotta bounce back, man. We gotta have some pride and dignity and protect home, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta at minimum protect home. So at minimum, respectfully, we should have 3 wins. We shouldn't be getting swept. You know what I'm saying? If I had to, you know, as a Nets fan, deal with the humility of a sweep once more. You know, I would be here for that vlog. I wouldn't duck you guys. I would be here, you know. So I just want to say that I know we down 0-2, and big part of my confidence of us winning game 3 and 4, you know, our home games was because we was still winning at Philly, which we didn't. So now I feel like the pressure is on us. And if we don't play Cam Thomas, I don't see how we win versus the 76ers. I just, that's all I got. You know, I love you guys, man. Shout out to the Nets fans. We the best fans. You know what I mean? Shout out to this JTV. You know what I'm saying? We out here. Shout out to Dennis. Shout out to Leonardo. Shout out to Big Tone. Shout out to T Sweezy, SRK. You know, we out here. And yeah, man, Nets fans, hold your chin up. I said, hold your chin up. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be all right, man. We'll be back on Thursday at home at the Barclays. Let's get it rocking. Let's get it shaking. You heard? But until next time, my guys, enjoy the playoffs. There's a lot of good games out there. And yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Have a good night. Peace.
Big fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Look at this.
That ain't big.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y.
It's not podcast.